So, as we all know, Destiny 2 has recently died. Rest in peace, Destiny 2. Am I right, gang? The only person who could really kill Destiny 2 was Bungie themselves. So, honestly, applaud Bungie for that. Good job, guys. Good job. I'm not really going to be talking too much about my personal experience with Destiny, because every other content creator in the world right now is just beating this already dead horse even more, so I'm not going to add on to that. What I will say, though, since I do hold this game, has a special place in my heart. It's probably the most played game I have on console and PC. I really did like this game. I really did enjoy Destiny 2 and Destiny for what they were. It still amazes me how just perfect Bungie was able to make the first-person MMO. Like, it really shouldn't have worked, but it did. And you can really just thank the talented people at Bungie right after Halo Reach. They were just raring to go, man. I'll miss raids. No one does raids like Destiny does raids. And I know not a lot of people play raids in Destiny, which I think is a damn shame. They really are some of the best pieces of content you can get just in gaming in general. I feel like it's a disservice not to try to play a raid as a first-person enjoyer. So yeah, I will truly miss all that about Destiny 2. And the one snide comment, like, I don't know what you all were truly expecting. Like, were you thinking this was going to go on like 20 years? I hope not. The game was already going through a plethora of issues before we even got to final shape. So many people were already mentally checked out by that point. Then comes final shape, and well, that's the perfect stopping point for everyone. So when, the player base dips, what was it like? Edge of Fate had 30% of final shape's audience, and then Renegades had 70% of the 30%. It just wasn't meant to be. Unfortunately, Destiny 2 died because of death by 1,000 cuts. Not one thing truly killed it. Everything just piled on, and the horse eventually gave out. So what are some big contributing factors I think killed it? Number one, the fear of over-delivery. I'm not saying every expansion had to be like a Forsaken level drop of over-delivery, but all the content in Destiny was made to be thrown away, and you can really see it, because what significant things have they added over the course of these expansions? A lot of the time, it's usually just the story, the raid, and that's it. Everything else is seasonal. Oh, and dungeons. On top of that, listen, I know the DCV happened, and it's a shame to lose a lot of paid content, but people do not shut up about that DCV. Like, why are we so like hyper focused on it? Are you really meaning to tell me that yeah, I'm gonna replay Curse of Osiris. I want to replay Curse of Osiris. You weren't. Nobody was playing Curse of Osiris when it was out. People were already clamoring for it to be deleted so we could have more space. And this was during Warmind. But Red War, I can at least see an argument for Red War, but I can only see it because of the new players. Give them something to work with. Give them a free campaign to get them started. And honestly, it was going to be a better introduction than the like 7 reworks we've had to try and get new lights into the game. That's the only reason I'd even agree for Red War to come back. People liked Warmind not because of the story, but because of Escalation Protocol. That's pretty much the only reason you liked it. Forsaken's story was not well written, even for the type of story it was. People, they used Cade as a marketing gimmick with his death. Like, come on, guy. I will say the content updates of Forsaken, I'm glad they're still in, and those weren't sunset, but like, I'm not replaying it. I only replayed the campaigns just so my other characters could have their completions. Oh, and I swear to God, if any of you all were gonna bitch about like Shadowkeep, we could have lived in a world where Shadowkeep campaign got vaulted, and I would have been happy. But no, it didn't. It escaped. I'm so glad Shadowkeep's campaign escaped. But I paid for it. You know what I don't hear people clamor for? seasons. I don't hear people clamor for all the like, how many seasons are there? Like 20 something? I don't hear people clamoring, "Oh, I want my season of the Undying activities back. I want no." Nobody complains about that. So like, shut up. You signed in, we all signed the agreement. They could take it out, they took it out. Only thing I feel like they should bring back is raids. Raids should 100% have been brought back. No questions asked. The super cool secret stuff like Niobe Labs. Honestly, I would have loved to have seen Niobe Labs return. But like, you can't come up to me and honestly say, yeah, adventures. I really want adventures to make a return. No. Again, that's just my take on the whole thing. But I could see why. At the end of the day, yeah, if you're mad that you spent money on something that got taken away, I can't say you're wrong for feeling that way, but come on, gang, let's be honest. That's not the reason why you're mad. Anyway, now I'm done talking about the Destiny section. I want to talk about the main topic. How long should a live service game actually stay alive for? We live in an era where everybody wants to be the live service king, but nobody wants to put in the effort or the money to stay the live service king. And also, the minute your game is announced as live service, the Damocles is already over your head. Your timer is already ticking. And so, like, when is a game allowed to die? When are games allowed to fully rest? Because right now, we have a huge problem where either IPs stay dead, which is honestly probably for the best, considering most of these creatives don't know how to actually create shit, and IP gets resurrected from the dead and milked to death. A good new original IP comes out, and because it's good, people get attached and latched to it because we've just been served dog shit this past decade. And so because everyone decides to hop on the train, companies like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna milk the fuck out of this golden goose, and then they make like 400 million spin-offs, a bunch of lame ass merch, shit that doesn't need to exist. Like, okay, let's talk The Boys. The Boys isn't new. There was a comic, but you know, season 1 popped off. It was good. I've heard the other seasons were great. I haven't watched the earlier seasons, but oh no, of course, as soon as something good comes out, it has to get milked, it has to get political, it has to get just fucked. And then we have like like a show spinoff or 2 show spinoffs coming out, and that's not even going to be the end. There's going to be more. Why does it take like 7 fucking years to get like 4 seasons of something? There were TV shows back then, like House. What was it, like 8 seasons, 8 years? Oh, and by the way, most of those seasons were like 20 something episodes. Nowadays, we're lucky if we get 10. And of course you have to wait, you know, when 5 of them air, you now have to wait like another half a year to a year for the episodes to preview. This is a whole nother tangent, but I really hate this sort of stuff. But yeah. When is stuff allowed to die? When is media allowed to die? In my honest to God opinion, I feel like when it's run its course, it should be gone. Now, of course, I can't say I agree with that logic for all games. I don't think Concord should have ran its course. Actually, Concord did run its course. That's why it's gone. But well-made products with actual potential should get the chance to shine, but that potential shouldn't come at the cost of the consumer having to pay or wait. Battle Pass fucking roadmaps are not content. Roadmaps are not. God, everything's just so shit. It's just bad. I believe games should die so that we can appreciate them for the life they lived. And if all we're doing is just Frankensteining these monsters to stay alive forever and ever, like how can we truly appreciate them for what they were? The beauty of life is that there is death. Without it, there would be no sanctity to life. It would just be another part of the day, just another thing that we take for granted. I don't know. I'm tired of these live service games, man. They cost too much. They think a battle pass is the content when battle passes are not content. do not care. Skins are not the fucking content. Content is content. And the worst part is you have these like streamers and fans who are just fucking rabid. Like, you either get the game and you spend like 18 hours straight on it, and then you start complaining that there's no content because you've just spent 18 hours as a streamer, and then you're gonna bitch at the devs that there's no content. Like, that's a you problem. You can't blame that on the developers. And then of course you have people who can't think for themselves, so they're just gonna parrot what a big streamer says instead of just coming to their own conclusion. And then you have people who are like baiting online, trying to make fake engagement because everything is monetized. People can't just have opinions for the sake of having opinions. Everything must be for the sake of making more and more and more and more money. But considering how hard and rough it is out here, I can't say I blame the people for it, but I fucking hate it. I hate what it's done to media. I hate what it's done to discourse in general. We can't have any discussions without shit just going awry. If you like a game, you're an echo chamber and you're a circle jerk. If you hate a game, you're a grifter. There's so many fucking labels for everything. I'm not even like talking about the original topics anymore. I don't know. This video's kind of all over the place. I just kind of want to make a quick little something, I guess. But boom, there's your question. There's your question, chat. When is enough for a game? Okay, I want to hear your thoughts. Bye. Oh wait, remember to like and subscribe, because YouTube really likes it when I say these sorts of things. YouTube loves it. Please, I want to be an unemployed NEET. Please. Anyway.